Oh, you can do a scenario for the A4. Nice one, Fringe. Britannica, why are you rolling your eyes? Welcome aboard. For this scenario, you will start with 1,000 points and be subject to penalties for speeding and other operational errors. Throughout this assignment, you will need to handle your own manual switches and, as required, seek permission to pass restricting signals with tab or control tab. If you haven't explored Cicero Yard before, this might be a good time to get oriented. Dismiss this dialogue when you're ready to start. It's time for a quick overview. There's a large intermodal yard in Cicero. Chicago is over to the east, on the right, and the racetrack main line is in the mid-background, and Aurora is to the west. Today we'll start out at the engine service facility. These are dispensing racks for fuel and sand, and will be our first stop. I'll drive the A4 in a paper. Our power today is GP38-2, number 2268, all primed and ready to depart the diesel house. So rear coupler, close pass. Brakeman, it's time to go to work. Pull forward and reverse into the fuel facility at transfer 16 and we'll fuel the lead unit. Good night, Steve. So it is imperative that we do not offend the game with driving quality, and we do not offend the game with other stuff. Overspeeding. That's that word that I don't understand. JM1260. Yes, the freight car packs. I might have a look at those after this scenario. Actually, I've not really looked at them myself yet, but I might fling them up on screen and we'll have a look at them. Okay, so I think we're accelerating. No, we're not. We need to come back onto this line, which is the next switch, this one. Right, so if we flip that and come back into transfer 16, we're fueling the lead unit. Yep, we've only got half a tank. Half a tank, I tells you. So in our instructions, have we got any timed things? Doesn't look like it. Right, so come back and get fuel. There's a green and a red light there. I'm a bit puzzled by that. Planetary Flog, do you fly FSX with FTX Global Base, Global Vector and or Global LC? I use all three. Alright, wait for the white line here to go somewhere in here and then we're in the right place. Didn't seem to pull it up. Mind. Oh, it is going up. Wow, that's going up slowly. Yep, it's going up. Cab view, absolutely, let's have a cab view. All the usual mod cons. We're going forward next, once we get the all clear, once it's finished fueling. Is there another 2016 Look Ahead stream tomorrow? No, there isn't, JJ. So the 2016 streams are every Thursday at 8 PM, 7 PM, BST, and then every Friday at 5 PM BST is the advanced preview. So there's another stream tomorrow, but at 5 o'clock, and it's an advanced preview of the China Clay route. Our fueling is complete. We now need to make a forward movement out of the fueling facility, then reverse to Cicero S loading 3, where we'll couple onto a pair of empty stack tables. Right. What's the preview of the China Clay route? Oh, we've got the another commuter train running along there. The China Clay route has previously been made available direct from the author, but in this case it's now going to be available on Steam. And I believe it's had some work done on it. Background, oh yes, we need a GP38 background, don't we? F40 to GP38, boom! OMG Horn Trains is objecting to the use of horn. Going to Cicero S lead west, which I think is what it instructed. Oh, we can't get to there. So we're going to cargo S loading 3. Which is where? There. Oh, so I can get there just by reverse changing that point, then I don't need to go forward. Now I can get into loading 3. Yep, there's loading 3. Let's get moved back. Karen Scaving, if you're building a route, you need to put something called an occlusion volume into your tunnels. Deadly Dorita, no, the China Clay route is not Forum Peninsula. The China Clay route is actually based around the Louis Valley line, I think. Got another signal coming up here, we are approved through it. So we're going to go and pick up a couple of wagons and then we've got to load them. It's the Fowey branch, is it? Thanks for Richard. Is this just shunting, says Whitemead? Yeah, basically this is just shunting. The next scenario is going to be called the Morning Sprint, and it's based on the cab cart, and it's another passenger run. Razgriesel, I believe that in America, if you buy it in America, then they get the correct branding, yes. On wagons and on the locomotives. Just the GP38s, not the commuter trains. so we've got a couple of wagons that we're going to pick up, which are all the way back here. Bit of a ways to go, yeah. And then we load them in CISRS loading 3. So, yeah, okay, so we're going to load them at crane 2. So we're going to push them back to crane 2, just here. Yeah, this is a big yard at Cicero. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing some workshop scenarios on this route. There are 3 parts of Cicero apparently, so Stephen Jam, wow. Right, there's the wagons. Let's get slowed down so we don't knock them off the track. Wagon abuse. Doritos is going to make an FEF3 scenario. Very good. Yep, Stephen Jam, I've already downloaded your scenario. Oh, I didn't get done for quality. Brakeman, we'll be loading both of these empty tables at Cicero Crane 2. Position the rear stack under the crane and load it. Player, you'll need to both position the car correctly and move your view to the car being loaded using the arrow symbols on the HUD. Right, let's push back. Oh, Fletcher, Tinsley Yard, definitely. Isn't that where the 13s were based? A friend of mine made a Model 13 for double O gauges. It's really nice. Right, so we need to load this back wagon. That should do it. There we go. Oh, look at that. Need to have a TARDIS sound. Right, position to load the second car. Etness8, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Another racing fan, perhaps. Will that do the job? Looks like it. Alright, now make a switching movement to CISRS loading 2 and couple to the 6 stack cars there. So we're going forwards and over into the next road over. So we're just going to come over to where the line curves around. Swatzelance, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. What made me choose Blue Peter as my follow message? I just like the sound set on that loco. There's something about a steam engine coming past you at full tilt that just sounds really awesome. What I'm going to do is they now have a feature on Twitch Alerts, I think it is, where you can put multiple in, so I might do a different one so that it plays random, so you can have an American train blasting past, you can have Blue Peter, you could have an HST going, you know, have all sorts of different ones, so just so that it's not always Blue Peter that comes up. Hey, Trainmaster 15, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. At this rate, yeah, it will be the 2100 special, won't it? Well, folks, I might do a stream over the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. So, clear your schedules for the vague possibility of something that may or may not happen. Or don't. Hey Van, welcome. Frony, I didn't see your question. Oh, does the Amtrak train have sounds? I have no idea. The Amtrak train is only an AI in this route. It's not intended to be driven. Alright, so we've got to come through here and then come back on this line just over to the right. This one right here. Steve is streaming on Saturday. He might be, or he might be here, possibly. I need to find out. That's what we're talking about as a possible special, is Steve and I streaming together. But that's not been figured out yet. Drawing pins will be extra. Alright, now we're clear of the point. Switch, sorry. We move the switch over, and we're going to go and couple to those 6 wagons. There you go. What difference is that? You guys are almost always streaming together. Actually, we haven't streamed together for a long time now. I'm going to turn that bell off before it drives everyone completely potty. Yeah, it's been a while since we streamed together. Right, so coming back up to these, I shall try and not smack into these ones quite so hard. Frony, I need to keep up with the important questions. Oh, and what questions have I missed, Frony? No, I think SD9 preview was with Kevin. Right, coupled up. Right, make a switching movement into SysOS loading 1 to add 9 loaded stack cars. And that's the next loading, the next road over again. So we need to pull out all the way past these switches, and that is okay. Right, okay, good. I know where I'm going. It's always good to know where you're going. Frony, can you drive the Amtrak train? No, because the Amtrak train is not drivable, I don't think. It's meant for AI traffic. Good night, Fury. No, Fury. No, Frowny, I can't. Right, so we are basically coming all the way forward so we can reverse down that line, I think. Coming all the way forward, yeah, so we can reverse down Cicero 3 lead into get these ones here. Maybe those ones there. So we've got to clear the switch so we can come into this road here. Right, so that's this switch, which gets us those 9 wagons. Frony, like I said, the Amtrak loco is an AI only. You're not supposed to be able to drive it, and even if you can drive it, it won't be up to the right quality standard. So, assume it doesn't have it. It's there to bulk up the AI traffic. Right, we're turning back, and we've got to go and get these ones here. I did tab the red, by the way, don't panic. Having done the official stream tonight, I keep thinking it's Friday. Of course, I'm not playing Flight Sim, so my head is just a bit zzz at the moment. Plaid Tree Frog, given that I used to run UK Train Sim, I'm probably a bit biased when it comes to that question as well. But if you're into American stuff, Railworks America is good. What are the strobe lights for on the F40PH? So they're high visibility lights, a bit like flashing ditch lights are on other locos. Right, slow down so we can couple up to these wagons. Yeah, I'm still at 1,000 points, but this is where I get hit with a minus 900,000 because I'm a bit late at the end or something. Right, hold here for a moment while I contact Cicero Yardmaster for further instructions. Right, then we are going to be going out via lead west to here. I need to open up some space for additional intermodal loading, so move your cut to the departure yard. The dispatcher has given you the signal and permission to pull into the south main for this movement. Proceed to main 310 bearing and stop with the rear of the consist clear for a reverse movement into the departure yard. Go via Cicero lead west and then back into departure 1 up there, all the way up there. Okay, alright, let's get forward into lead west. OMG trains, how long left on the stream? So I'm going to do this. I've got one more scenario after that, and I might do, there's a workshop scenario from Stephen Jam, I might do that one last. It's only 25 minutes long. Cheers, troll player. Main 10 bearing. Oh, we've got to come all the way out here first. And then we can come back in. Okay. 15 limit still. So we're taking this one all the way out onto the main line now. Cheers, X-Shooter and Ninja Joker, good night. Something unnerving about seeing a train go that fast backwards. Any storms yet? It's been raining. I don't know if I'd call it a storm, but it's certainly been raining. We have a green. Alright, main 310 bearings just in front of us. We've got green, we're carrying out onto the main. Sounds interesting, Stephen Jam. Fire Explorer, A, I've no idea, and B, even if I did, if it hasn't been announced, I can't talk about it anyway, I'm afraid. Right. Cheers, Darkness Monster, thanks for joining this evening. Just got to pull all the way forward to main 3.1 bearing. Stop on this marker. And then get permission from the dispatcher to head back into the yard, Cicero lead west, and into departure 1. Where is it? There it is, over here. That one. Right, we're clear to push the consist back into Cicero departure 1 west. You will need to align your switches for this movement. So we're clear into Cicero west. Occurs to me, we've got no screenshots yet. Okay, I think we've got the right path set up. So we're clear back in, just make sure we've got a green, we do. And we're following the line down the left hand side here. How does Railworks know if you're in Britain because of the different liveries? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, Cicero Yardmaster to 2268, when you push back into departure 1 west, stop and hold your position awaiting further instructions. I have an inbound intermodal near Brookfield that will tie things up for a while. It's a thing that Steam does. It's the easiest way to explain it. Steam magic. Cheers, Whitemead. There's Cicero departure 1 west coming up. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, there's the loco down there. Alright, wagons are rolling in. What happened with the cab car? I told you failed with it. I got a gold medal. It's just no fun for people if I fail. Right, coming into Cicero departure 1 west. Another one of these. There's plenty of AI, that's for sure. As soon as we're all in, time to put the brakes on. Cheers GWR, thanks a lot. And Trainmaster 15. We'll see you later. There we go, all done. On the eastbound Zephyr, why is there 2 freight trains attached together, both hauling coal? I don't know, Dave, what you're referring to. Is that in one of these scenarios? Well done, it sounds like we're here for a while, awaiting the inbound intermodal. So sit back, have some coffee, and we'll await the yardmaster's instructions. Gold! Right. Next indeed.